is your dog's name and how did you come up with that name for your pup? Comment below and Lindsay L will share her story of the dog that she has that also contributed to her broken foot. This week in the Country Music Update, I'm Greg Reynolds. First, the NHL Playoffs are down to 4 teams, and who are you cheering for? Are you backing the only Canadian team left, like Aaron Goodwin?
Who are you cheering for? Out of who's left in the NHL playoffs, who are you cheering for?
I don't care anymore. My Preds are out.
Great attitude. Okay, perfect. I love that.
Great attitude. What a guy. Oh man, I don't know. I just don't want. I mean, it's hard because my wife's from Carolina, and I hate Carolina right now. So it's just hard. I mean, it's just hard to cheer.
One Canadian team, then. Would you back the Jets or the Canadian?
The Canadians.
There it is. All right.
I think I'm with him, but I'm also okay if Vegas wins. So basically, whoever comes out of that side, I don't care about the other side, if that makes sense. Also, we say farewell to Curtis from High Valley. Not farewell, but he's leaving the band. Him and his brother have been doing their thing, just crushing it. Making Alberta, making Canada proud in Nashville for years now. But Curtis decided that during this pandemic, it was time to move on. He was spending time with his wife and they loved being together, and they actually came up with a new business idea that they're going to start right back home, right here in Alberta. So he's done with the music thing for now. But Brad and the rest of the band will continue on. High Valley lives on just without Curtis. And best of luck, Curtis, on your new business venture. You're just an incredible human being, and I know you'll do great things. And so the next time you see High Valley, it's going to look a little bit different. No Curtis on stage with the old mandolin. And speaking of live music, it's back, at least in the States. The James Barker Band got to do some very cool shows in the past couple of weeks. And yes, don't worry, they had their favorite backstage snack, hummus. Here's what they told Leanne this week.
Bobby, I've got to ask, when you got to the venue, was there hummus?
There actually was.
There was.
There actually was. Because Bill, our tour manager, asked us, he's like, they said that the rider, they just said, give us things that you want. So we got whiskey, pop, and all that.
Whiskey, pop, hummus.
And I was like, can we get some hummus? And they did. I ate the whole thing on the ride home. So it was great.
And finally, what is your dog's name? And how did you come up with that name? I talked to Lindsay L about her little puppy that she got for herself during the pandemic and how she came up with the name Hendrix.
Say hi. She's like, where did you take my bone?
First things first, where's the bone?
Yeah, exactly. But she is the love of my life, Greg.
How long have you had her?
Oh, I've had her since December.
And so was this a pandemic, like I need something in my life to not be locked down with alone? Yeah?
Yeah, I grew up with dogs, in Calgary as a little girl, and I've always loved them. And I always wanted to get one, but I'm like, I travel way too much. I just can't. And at the beginning of COVID in March, I was like, okay, maybe I could adopt a dog. I would have time to train it. And then so many adoption, because I really wanted to rescue one. And so many adoption places were just out of dogs because everybody started.
Everybody said what you said. I'm home so much now. I have time for a dog. Let's do this.
It was amazing. I was so happy to hear so many dogs found homes. And so I kind of just let it go. And then in December, I just got this urge. And I was like, I don't want to wake up Christmas morning alone by myself in a house. I hadn't seen my family for over a year. And so I picked her up December 22nd. She was from
Christmas
New
gift
Orleans.
to yourself ever.
I know, right?
Did you find that immediately it helped your mental health?
Absolutely. The whole thing about a therapy dog, that is real. That is so real. She's just like, it's always so nice to come home and have somebody who's like so excited to see you, who like loves you regardless. I mean, just like, look at this little face.
And if you missed it, she was at the CMT Awards this week in a silvery cast matching her silver dress because she jumped out of her trailer because Hendrix ran away. And as a pet owner, when your dog runs away, you do anything as fast as you can to go find that pet. Jumped out of the trailer, landed wrong in sock feet, and boom, bad break on the foot. But at least she made it look good at the CMT Awards. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the rest of the interviews and content right here on this YouTube page. Subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you got to do. Until next time, I'm Greg Reynolds with another Country Music Update.